Hey everyone, Fat Libertarian here. I'm at Public Policy Polling, just released their new poll. This is for Tuesday, December 27th, 2011. I think it was released actually tonight. And it shows here that Paul maintains his lead, which is absolutely huge because with all the hits, I'm almost shocked, quite frankly, to not see a drop. But let me go ahead and read this here. The last week and a half has brought little change in the standings for the Iowa Republican caucus. Ron Paul continues to lead Mitt Romney by a modest margin, 24-20. Newt Gingrich is in third at 13%, followed by Bachmann, Perry, and Santorum. Buddy Roemer, he's not even running, is he? I thought he dropped out. Anyways, Paul's strength in Iowa continues to depend on a coalition of voters. That's pretty unusual for a Republican in the state. Romney leads 22-20 with those who are actually Republicans, while Paul has a 39-12 advantage with the 24% who are either independents or Democrats. GOP caucus voters tend to skew old, and Romney has a 34-12 advantage with seniors. But Paul's candidacy looks like it's going to attract an unusual number of younger voters to the caucus this year, and with those under 45, he has a 35-11 advantage on Romney. Now, I wanted to talk about this here for a second. This right here, Romney with these seniors, that is simply because on local news broadcasts in Iowa, New Hampshire, all across this country, here in Oklahoma City, they talk about Mitt Romney, Newt Gingrich, Michelle Bachmann, Rick Santorum. For years, they've talked about these people repetitively, so the old people know who they are. Ron Paul's movement largely started online, and his name has not been as mentioned in the local news media. Once Ron's name is mentioned on the local news media at the same level as Mitt Romney, that in and of itself, in my opinion, could change this country. It's such a small thing, but I don't think people realize it, how important it is. Because I think a lot of people that go and they vote, they really don't have any idea. Well, I saw that guy's ad. I'll vote for him. Whose name do I know? A lot of people just go and vote because they feel like they should. They have no idea who these people are, what their issues are. Because, I'll do that sometimes. I'll go and I try to get information about local candidates, but I have no idea. I mean, I try to smash it together. I can go online and get a little information, but a lot of times they hide stuff. So, anyways, let me just go ahead and continue here. The independent/young voter combo worked for Barack Obama in securing an unexpectedly large victory on the Democratic side in 2008, and it may be Paul's winning equation in 2012. Paul continues to have much more passionate support than Romney. 77% of his voters are firmly committed to him, compared to 71% for Romney. Actually, that 71% is pretty damn good too, which actually surprises me. But among voters who say their minds are completely made up, Paul's lead expands to 7 points at 28-21. If Paul's lead holds on through next Tuesday, it appears he'll have won this on the ground. 26% of voters think he's run the strongest campaign in the state, to 18% for Bachmann and 10% for Santorum, with just 5% bestowing that designation to Romney. There's also an increasing sense that Paul will indeed win the state. 29% think he'll emerge victorious, with 15% picking Romney and no one else in double digits. And you can continue on to read here. Oh, wow, that is amazing. In a development, this is not shocking at all. In a development that probably no one would have expected a year ago, Romney is winning big with regular Fox News viewers, getting 27% to 16% for Gingrich, 15% for Bachmann, and just 12% for Paul. But Paul leads Romney 38-13, with the 48% of likely caucus voters who don't regularly watch Fox News. Fuck Fox News. Newt Gingrich keeps on sliding, and I'm running out of time. So, overall, this is just more good news right here. This is epic news, in my opinion. Hopefully, this continues. It's just good to see that the attacks have not done anything. Let me say that again, mainstream media. Your attacks have failed. 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 See ya.